I'll just say this as a testimonial. I have been very pleased with the pricing that I get, the hourly rate, and the materials that I get back. He asked me to come do a testimonial. I said I would be glad to do that because I do believe the work is very well done. And I think you'll be quite pleased with working with my friend. I'm happy to recommend to anybody that you use my good friend. What was his name again? Oh, no. Plug-in name here. No, Kavish is a great guy. So
Okay, so finally, I have with me Michael Lightfoot, and me and Mike are working together from the past 1 year, and we have worked on different projects as of now. So, but one of Mike's friend recommended me to Mike, and since then, that was a small project that we did together. And do you remember, Mike, what project was that?
yeah, that was to get my engagement letter together so that we could
Yeah.
help progress my engagement process, which is working marvelously. We just did a project with we took 2 or 3 people through it. And now it's almost painless.
Yeah, so we started with a small projects, and since then we are just building different projects, and just like be it website building, be it content creation. We are using some AI tools also, which Mike recommended we should use. So we are doing different projects on this. So like Mike, I just wanted to get a testimonial video for this, and like just want to know like how was your experience working with me?
Well, the experience, you start out with a new provider such as yourself. It's you were recommended to me by a guy that I trust in the digital marketing area, is very qualified, and you were outside my local jurisdiction, so we don't have a lot of capability of sitting down face to face. But it's 2020 anyway, so
Yeah.
we weren't going to do that anyway. So it kind of became normal for you and and I think once we got that. It became very, I mean, I would say the service has been great. And I don't say that very often. You guys, your firm has provided me with things like the corporation chart that we built, multicolored, the tablet stuff. We pass that out now as part of our digital marketing plan program. We've done, oh boy, dozens of videos. I mean, it's the point where now we have our own talking artificial intelligence technology, which we've learned a lot together as we've gone along. So, that kind of thing. Yeah, we've worked on a lot of projects.
Yeah, actually, so like I was just checking my list of works which we did, and it was around over 12 to 15 projects which we have done in the past 1 year. And do you ever find some mistakes in my projects or something like, okay, so the work was not good or something like that in any of the projects which we did?
No, anything that I've asked you to change, you've changed.
Mhm.
It's a situation where I look at you now as a team member with me. I've got other team members such as my paralegal and my other digital marketing folks for another project that I'm in that about because you helped me with work on it, called ctafiler.com. Not that we give an advertising or anything. And we work on a lot of projects together. So no, I'm very happy. One thing I do want to say as part of your testimonial, everybody's going to ask, well, I mean, what about the costs? Well, let me just say this. No. That's an inside
So
joke.
this is the Mike's typical reply.
What
So
it
whenever we
is,
discuss
it's too
something
high.
related to
I
cost,
can
it's
honestly
just
say this, and I'll just say this exactly. I'll just say this as a testimonial. I have been very pleased with the pricing that I get, the hourly rate, and the materials that I get back. He asked me to come do a testimonial. I said I would be glad to do that because I do believe the work is very well done, and I think you'll be quite pleased with working with my friend. So is that $5 still available?
So Mike, I have one more question about it. So there's a recent project which we are doing is like getting the butts in the seats. We're gonna edit this.
Yes, that's our motto.
So Mike, we just did a new project together in which I'm working towards bringing new clients for your law firm. So how has been your experience on that?
Well, we've already got one butt in the seats, and you and I were talking about 2, and those are several $1,000 butts in the seats. So
Yes.
I'm most pleased. The the work has been great. When you start out, again, I trusted you because of the work on various smaller projects, but now I've gotten these larger projects for me are going out and upgrading our LinkedIn processes, understanding we've gone from like 20 or 30 LinkedIn people, and we weren't doing very much on our firm, to now, almost 200 links that we can use. Looking at various activities that we do on a regular basis for understanding now the email campaigns that you're putting together for our firm, along with those LinkedIn connections, or through and around those connections. That activity now is bubbling into activity after a reasonable period of time, which you told us would happen. It doesn't happen overnight, and we've still got work to do, like the ongoing videos that you and I do regularly. And some of that's another thing that you do, and the folks who probably want to know is, you help me do a lot of planning in the digital marketing side. You can help us do the mental basketball of, well, yeah, but, and silly things like, what's our target audience? And, is it bread and butter, folks with smaller corporations, medium-sized corporations, big corporations? I've worked for Motorola, Allstate. I've worked for startups with, two guys and a lady in a garage shop, all kinds of those folks. So it's a matter of, which one are you working with? How much money do they have? How much, activity can they reasonably do with the marketplace? And you do a lot of things, again, without a lot of money, because that's your kind of campaigns are, keep the money small, but then you want to draw from those revenues once you get them to build that program into something bigger, which is what we're working on now.
Thank you so much for this, Mike. So, one more thing which I wanted to ask, how likely are you to recommend me to your friends? So you have already recommended me to a few of your friends, but would you but as the viewers don't know, so how likely are you to recommend me to your friends?
Yeah, I've already recommended you to a couple of clients and friends. The reason for that is, well, several. One is, you do good work, and I'm not ashamed to tell them to send you to people. You're going to be fair priced. I know that. And, a lot of times how to proceed, they don't even know what they're looking for in many cases. It's you can help them identify what they're getting. You can identify, you and I've worked with other of my clients for database functionality, for, you're providing other people around their functionality, as a digital marketing service should provide. So, that's why I feel comfortable in providing your digital marketing services to the clients and my friends, because I know it gets done. It's going to be reasonably priced, and I most of all, I can find you. You answer the phone. You come back. We have regularly scheduled meetings. I don't believe you've ever missed a meeting. I don't think I've ever missed a meeting, but that's, now where we didn't call in advance and say, hey, Mike, I got a wedding, or I'm going to go to, and we've been doing this, like you say, for a year now. I think it's, I'm happy to recommend to anybody that you use my good friend, what was his name again? Oh, no. Plug-in name here. No, Kavish is a great guy.